Hi. I'm going to make coffee and then I don't know. I'm just gonna like get ready for the day like really quick. And then we'll talk. We'll talk. You know? Hello, hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Don't forget. Don't forget. Okay? Okay? You know what? You know what? I don't feel perfect. But you wanna know what? I mean, obviously. But like, I don't think you thought I did. But the point is not that really. The real point is I think that people show their strength by showing how much of themselves they're willing to be like vulnerable about. And I think that's also how people like increase their strength and improve their strength in a lot of ways. So, yeah. No one ever got strong by hiding all of their weakness as a person in any way. So, that's how it is. So, you guys should like the video and you should subscribe. Open my jacket. The jacket that's not zipped up. No, you're blind anyway, you wouldn't even know because it's already open. Weirdo. Like, how weird. There's no way. Wow, you're back. You still exist. Crazy. Crazy. Like, wild science of your continued existence, you know? Like, how? It's pretty good. I don't know. Good job. So, cat mug. How did I accidentally put this on the top of the fridge? I'm putting it in the fridge. It was an accident, you know? Whatever. We're gonna go to the bathroom because I'm getting ready. Not to go anywhere, but I am getting ready. And you're just gonna be here. You might fall. Just like try not to, you know. So, NPCs are never gonna believe me, okay? The non-player characters of the planet, they're never gonna believe me on this. But my dream last night was pretty good. So I made those like meditation videos that I have, like my subliminal videos that I recently posted on my channel. I was listening to one of those, and then in my dream, I was helping coma patients like escape the coma. Like I was like helping them like get out of it. Like I was helping them like wake up. So somewhere in the world, I don't know where. But that was my dream. Again, the NPCs will never get it. They'll never believe me. But if people are pretty smart, then they'll know that obviously that's a thing. So, you know, depends on how magical you are and how NPC you are, how much you can like open your mind, you know? Not everybody is that smart, so. But for some people out there who might be entertained by that story or interested in it, you know. Aw, thanks for saying I am absolutely stunning. How nice. How am I? I am good, but I still have to wash my face and brush my hair, and that's like so much effort, right? But those will be enjoyable steps. Not really, but they will be. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I might seem weird to you now, but I'm going to get a lot weirder in my life. You know? I am not going to just become boring out of nowhere. Because I'm not boring. Yeah, I'm on live, like, brushing my hair, but that's just a different kind of interesting where I don't have to express every single thought that I have because it doesn't matter. It isn't like, you know, obviously. Some people have like real boring energy and you just know who they are. Actually, you watch as nobody realizes how boring they are. And you're like, do we even live on the same planet? No, we don't. Whatever. There are boring people on the planet. Actually, if you don't want to be a boring person on the planet, you have to try every day to become more interesting. Not to other people, but to yourself. Because if you try to become interesting to other people, you're just going to become more boring, and you're never going to know why. What scares you in life? Not upgrading. What scares me in life? Other people being fucking stupid. What scares me? Food-borne illnesses and contamination. What else? What scares me? Water that's like really cold and tap water at the same time with like no lemon. That scares me. Getting chlorine water in my eyes scares me. You know, I have the real fears. What do I fear? I fear the dark circles under my eyes getting worse instead of going away or getting better. I fear like not legally being able to be a witch anymore or something. Like I fear like the psycho people who want to like ban witchcraft for no reason, because then we're just going down a path where they want to like physically like unalive magical people, and I don't want that to happen. So I fear that. Yeah, I fear if we were to ever go in that direction again, which I know a lot of people will be like, oh, we won't. No, actually, because look at the planet, like everybody's stupid. So what are they gonna do when somebody's smart eventually, right? When people keep getting dumber and dumber? At this point, how are there even colleges on the planet? People are so stupid. Like, so many people are so stupid. I get that so many people must be so smart or something, but the majority of those people are, like, somewhat stupid too. So, like, how were there ever, like research documents or something on the face of the earth? Have you seen how dumb people are? Like, a lot of people. Like those people exist. Like, you know. So I just kind of fear, like, not really fear, but like despise real stupidity. But it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's like really everywhere though. No, but like if you tell people that like something that doesn't make any sense, they will believe you. And then when you tell them something that makes perfect sense, they won't believe you, and they'll be like, you're crazy. No, like, you're dumb as a rock. Like, the rock is smarter. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's so weird. So weird. Like, there's people who survive on the face of the earth to adulthood with the brain cells of like a hyena. How do they make it? How do they live? Like, it's extremely stupid and weird. You know? And I have so many examples, but they're all insulting to people. So, you know. Just like the earth is like somewhat stupid. And everybody on it, way dumber, way dumber, way dumber, way dumber. See, this whole like Trump 2024, mildly stupid, right? Unless you can justify your reason and like seriously have a good reason, which you probably don't. You're probably like, actually, Trump has some allegations behind him, like against him, and I actually support that. Like the people who like full on like, a lot of times, full on, like, Trump people in comment sections are like, all of his allegations, like, yeah, I aspire to be that. It's like, you missed the whole point of the world. You know, like it's weird. It's stupid weird. Like, weird. Obviously, but it's just impossible how many really stupid people there are to that degree. It's impossible. Ask the average Trump supporter why. Why, right? And it's usually just like they want somebody else to be harmed, so they're intentionally choosing that. The average Trump supporter, right? Maybe not everybody, but the average one is like, yeah, I kind of want people to get hurt. Like, that's like the vibes they're giving, you know? Or they'll outright admit it. But yeah, they want people to get like physically hurt all the time. More. They like that it's not themselves for now, but they wouldn't care if it were. Like, it's weird. It's weird. No, I'm not a Trump supporter. Obviously. But I guess not so obviously. The whole point was Trump supporters are really stupid, so. If you could hear me say that, and what you got out of it was that I must be, then that's on a different level. I don't know, guys. Do I like Biden? Biden's just like an old man. Like Biden is like in a nursing home. No, why would I like Biden? I do think Biden is like smelling babies in a nursing home. Like, it's weird. I don't like Biden. You know, but that does not mean I wanted Trump to be president. Like, both of those guys are just weirdos. And both of them are creepy people. You could not tell me that they're actually not creepy people. Like, if you were next to them, you'd be like, that is the creepiest person in the world. Either of them. They're both old. They're both creepy. Like, it's not normal if you don't think they're, like, both creepy. They are both creepy. They're both not fully there mentally, and they're both creepy. Like, I don't care. I'm 22. Who do I like to be the president? I'm supposed to like somebody who's a candidate to be president? Like, actually like them? I would not, like, want a conversation with any of them. I voted for Harris, but I thought she was, like, a better option, obviously, than these weirdo dudes who are, like, creepy. You know, like, they have like felonies or allegations against them that are true, or they're smelling babies. Like, pick your poison. They're all terrible, you know. But like, at least like, as far as Kamala, we didn't really have that many like terrible things about her. People who are like, oh, Harris, who's dumb now? But they're saying that because they don't really, like, the people who are like, why would you even vote for her? They haven't decided if they themselves are going to jump off a cliff or not. So they want to make sure they're going to pass it off to somebody else and, like, make somebody else sound weird. That's why they're, you know what I mean? Like, you were willing to, you wanted the other options? Like, you wanted the, like, you know what I mean? Like, you wanted the other options? Like, you wanted, like, Trump. You were like, felonies, let's go. Like, you heard that, you saw that, you're like, that's normal. It's not what happens inside of prisons or anything, it's just normal to you, right? Yeah, you guys are weird for that. If you love Trump and you're saying it with your chest, but your reasoning behind it is like, he's got felonies, let's go. Like, that's weird. That's weird. That's so weird. You should be ashamed for that. You should be. If that's your reason and you don't have a better reason, then you don't. You know, a lot of them do not have a better reason than that. If that's your reasoning, you're weird. You're so weird. You're showing us what you aspire to be. You're so weird. You're so not normal. You're literally just a pile of bones for that. Like, you're weird. You're picked over bones that the eagles don't even want anymore, okay? The ants don't have anything left to chew off of you at that point, okay? Like you're so far gone if that's your reasoning, okay? Like, all the single dudes are like, Trump, let's go. Like, you're weird. You're going to stay single. You're weird for that. You know? Doesn't mean everybody who's single is like terrible, but some of them are single for a reason because everyone looked at them and said, that's a weirdo. You know? That's the one that wanted Trump because of his felonies, not in spite of them. Oh, that's the weirdo over there. You know what I mean? Busy Slim said, please, you're hurting my feelings. Oh, okay. Jason Parker said his presidency will seem like an eternity, but I read that wrong. I thought he said his pregnancy. And I was like, you're right. He hasn't like popped out one yet, has he? Trump's gonna give birth any day now. I don't know, guys. he's looking a little round. He might be having that baby, you know? Elon's foot baby. The child of Elon's feet, he's going to give birth to. And I don't really know what you guys are gonna do about it when that happens, you know? I don't know what you guys are gonna do. Sergio said, the Diary of Celeste. I guess, guys. I guess. I'm glad you're here, I guess. I'm glad some of you were here. Some of you were weird. Yeah. Make fun of a man fighting for your democracy. Hopefully you'll be ashamed when you're older? Says Ryan P. Okay, let's see. I'm a woman. I'm Latina. I'm 22. I do OF. What else? I'm a witch. This weird orange Oompa Loompa who hates everything and everybody who has any virtues in their existence. You think he's fighting for my democracy? I barely care enough to fight about my own democracy. Why would he care? He does not care. He does not care. No, I'm not gonna be ashamed when I'm older. Like, I'm cooler than you. You're probably some old dude who's really weird, who nobody likes. So, yeah. I probably am cooler than you, and that's probably why you have a problem with it. Figure yourself out. Like, at the very worst, you came onto my life to tell me something that doesn't make sense, right? At the very worst. I mean, the very best for you, right? Because it sounds like you probably have other problems on top of that. You know, how do people like that not just get fired from their jobs? Somebody's willing to hire them when they have such a terrible personality that they'll, like, just be mean to someone and, like, logic is not a part of the situation. Like, I need chapstick. I'm gonna go get my chapstick. You're gonna enjoy my fluffy hair till I do something about it. Like, I get that some people have jobs because, obviously, capitalism, okay? Capitalism. I'm not saying you're wrong for that. Obviously, you have to have a job. Like, I'm getting a job, you know? Actually, I have a job, I just haven't started yet. But the point is, some people, I don't know how they got employed in the first place. That's how you know we live in a matrix. Like, some people literally didn't have, like, one cell in their body that was, you know, going to be good at whatever job they were given. And it really shows because the personality was never there for a lot of people. But you know it's a matrix because they assumed they were going to get a job just like everybody else. It's so fucking hard that it happened, right? They were on the sheep vibration so fucking hard that it had to be confirmed as true to keep them on the sheep vibration. It's almost like they didn't deserve the virtue of not being able to find what they were looking for a moment. To have to figure it out and wonder if they deserved better than what they were looking for to begin with. just so you know, some people are handed opportunities to keep them where they're at in their matrix. For some people, it's a little bit harder because they're supposed to start waking up with all these obstacles and realizing this is harder than it makes sense to be. There's something else going on because this is harder than what even makes logical sense at this point. For some people, it's supposed to be so easy that it must make logical sense because they're still perfect. But their only version of perfect when they reflect on who they are is that they chose Trump and wanted Trump only because of his felonies, like that kind of thing. Or like they're like harming people physically in this world, you know? And like that's their version of perfect when they reflect on themselves. And so they're kept in the matrix of who they are. Or they're like verbally abusive to everybody they've ever met, right? There are people who are like that. The first person who popped into your head probably is. Let's be real. The first 3 people who pop in your head when you think of that might be them, you know, might be that way. So some people are kept in their spot in the matrix and handed benefits so that they never have to question why it doesn't happen for them. It's not always because of their virtue if somebody's randomly handed something. Maybe once in a while it is. Once in a while. But even then, that person should probably question it a tiny bit. But I do think there are people who just deserve good karma and they get the good karma, right? I think there's people who already have worked through a lot and they just, you know, deserve like a slightly easier life, you know? But like, wow is so much, you know, weird. Yeah, mental health is a weird issue. Or I mean, it is a real issue. I don't know. What's Ramadan? I don't actually know what Ramadan is. Because I'm not religious. It's like a religious thing, right? I'm not religious. Because I'm a witch. Why would I be religious? Even the majority of my like practice as a witch, I just believe in whatever I decide is like true to myself. Like most things people will say, I'm like, I don't really believe in that really. Like I just feel like it's not it, you know, not it for me. Okay, Ramadan is when Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset. They just like don't eat from sunrise to sunset. Okay. So starvation mode. I don't know, guys. Why? So the gods can look at them and be like, oh my god, you're so skinny, I'm so jealous. I know I just insulted like all of Ramadan, but like don't the gods have to look at them and be like, oh my god, you're so skinny, I want that one. Like what else is it for? So you don't believe in witchcraft? I do believe in witchcraft. Obviously. Shaming people for their opinions. Honestly, I do shame people for their opinions like a lot because a lot of people are fucking stupid for their opinions. And if you have an opinion, you should be able to say it with your chest. If you cannot say your opinion with your chest, it's not your real opinion. So maybe you should be shamed for it. If you can't still back up after being shamed for it, why you still believe in it. So people just deserve to be shamed for stuff. If nobody were ever shamed, if nobody ever faced punishment in the world, I'm not saying that's like always good, but it kind of is like the root of all evil when people don't face consequences, right? How are they ever going to improve? Why is there a tiny... Ew, there's a spider in the room. A tiny one. Can't do this. Guys, I'm going to use toilet paper to kill a spider. I can't do this. Where is it? 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 Where'd it go? Oh my god. This is such a bad thing to have happen. Oh my god. Goodbye, spider. Ah, you're alive and you're running! Okay. It's fine. I think it died. Okay. Oh no. It's alive and running. I'm gonna have to put water on it. Why is it still alive? Okay, that was like really bad. Is it alive? So, it did die. Okay. The flood from the water faucet did kill it, but you want to know what happened? It fought so hard. That was so sad. I'm so offended. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Sometimes you witness death in the sink and you're like, wow, you really died. You know? I'm not sorry, but you did die. Or that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. That was weird. But no, that was kind of scary. So the person who asked, what am I afraid of? I don't like any spiders that are like that size and smaller. Because why are you so small that I have to like wonder if you're here? I can't do that. What do you mean you're so small I have to wonder if you're here with me? When they're like tiny, like why do you exist? You're too small to even want to exist. You're just here. I can't do it. I can't do that. That spider is you. Spider is not really me, but thanks for saying I'm so small that I don't have to decide anything, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, but oh, why you're afraid of spiders? Because you want to know what? I don't want something walking on me, okay? I don't want something somewhere that I don't know about. Like I don't like the details, okay? I don't like the tiny details. So when a spider is one of the tiny details, there's a lot that can go wrong and I just hate it, you know? Like no, I don't know. It's gonna have to like rain litter to make up for that because I can't believe there was like a little spider, you know? Like I'm definitely like betting on it raining litter because I can't believe there's a tiny spider. Like I feel so offended by that, you know? And yeah, I don't know what to do. They're even gonna live that long? Quinn says I miss you and I saw you on the other live. Thanks for missing me, I'm right here. That spider will reanimate tonight and bite you. Is too tiny. You know when they're so small that they're like mouth probably can't even grasp onto human skin? Because it's not about me that it exists. Like it was like one of those like literally the size like a pin. Like the not pin, but like the point of like a sewing needle or something, or I don't know what you call it. The tiny ones, right? So I don't think it can actually grasp onto human flesh, and if it did bite me, like I wouldn't even know because it's so tiny. Like I wouldn't even have a reaction to it because it's like invisible almost. It's just that I don't like invisible creatures that are alive to be like that are physically existing, like to be walking around, you know? I'm just not into it. Like what if you get accidentally like breathed in the air, like so many bad things. I don't know what would happen. I don't want to find out. I don't think something bad would happen, but like the fact that the chance was ever taken, I cannot handle that. Like I will not recover from that, you know, mentally. Jason Parker said something kind of stupid. Jason Parker said, do you know spiders seek shade in human orifices? Gross. I don't need to know that. I don't need those ideas associated with me. But I'm sure you want to think about it that way. I don't know. But it's just weird to say. Thomas Barron says, are you coming over to see me at my house? I don't know you. No, I am not coming over to see you at your house. It's weird to ask. Brown Bombshell says, I love you. Do I have your attention? And I got to agree. I felt your agreement. That's beautiful. What? Agreement? I've never agreed to anything in my life. You have not felt my agreement. And I don't have any spiritual agreement that can just be felt in like vibes. Like, no thanks. Cute tasty toes. Alright. Busy Slim says, it will eat your heart and soul. That's not something I'm afraid of. I hope it would. It just won't. Unfortunately, the spider's not gonna eat my heart and soul. I'm stuck with those. I have all the virtues of being stuck with those, trust me. No matter what animal comes around. I could not pay an animal to eat my heart and soul, you know? Like, it's not gonna work. You have 4 spiders. What kind? The spider is not back because you wanna know what? It went down the drain of the sink, like all the way down. And it was dead when it went all the way down. Take off my glasses. For you? I don't feel like it. Do you think you've been here before, / that you've always been here? Well, I've had a few human lifetimes. I also had like a couple of like alien lifetimes, but yeah, I've had both. So, but they were not like what you would think. Like I didn't have like an alien lifetime like most recently. Like I had like probably a human lifetime, then like a couple of alien lifetimes that were just like easier and more fun kind of, but like still interesting. And then after that, like I definitely had 2 human lifetimes that I remember. And then another one that I've been told happened, but I just don't have like the actual memories of it. I just felt like my soul like had like a slight memory of like just what it felt like. That kind of thing. So I'm at whatever number that is. Enough. Enough Earth lifetimes because I want to go back to the more interesting planets where magic is like better. There's some like boring things about magic here, like it's cool and stuff, but like there's certain experiences that you just can't really have as much. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna live as long as possible, and then after that I'm going to go wherever the knowledge is that I don't have, you know? And some of the magical like illusions and experiences and just like real like physical proof of magic. But really the knowledge is like where I would be going for, and like the feeling of it, like the physical feeling in the energy is like what I would prioritize most. Then I would prioritize like different types of karma, like advantages, disadvantages of being there, that kind of thing. Like the end result, how does it feel? You know, if I project like, okay, who do I think I'm gonna be at the end of this next experience? Like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Is that even the right one? Like, what do I wanna do? That kind of thing. So, you know, I'm like creative enough that I can think ahead and be like, would this actually be like worth it to me or not? You know? So, I know that I'm here because of my like, I mean, obviously I'm here, but I didn't mean it like that. I just like paused in my speech. So, what I mean is like, I know that part of like why I'm like on the earth is just to become like my higher self, like who my higher self. Hello. What's up? Not much. Hi.
Hi.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.